and welcome back to the Citizen channel. I hope you're all staying safe and well on our regular match day programme. Watch the away version where we rate them and we do a little table. So, yeah, a little bit of fun. We have a look at the away programmes, obviously involving Manchester City. And today we're going to have a look at match day 10, Liverpool versus City. And I got the programme the day before the game, so I don't know what the score was. So you will know when you're watching this. Hope it went well. Anyway, that's for sure. So I did get this from Reach Sports because obviously they do the City programmes. They also do Liverpool, Chelsea, Tottenham, I think. So obviously lucky enough to get it before the match, so that was nice. So we're going to have a quick look through that one today. Please, if you are new to the channel, push that subscribe button, push the bell notifications. All these vlogs are coming out. I try and do everything City, past, present, forever, like little magazine vlogs, different things. So if you're not really into programmes, obviously you probably won't be watching this, but there's all little different things to do, so you can sort of pick and choose or watch the whole lot. It's great to have you on board anyway. And of course, leave us your comments if you're a programme collector yourself. And please give us a thumbs up, guys. It's great to get views, but it's great to get a little thumbs up as well. So this is the thing we're looking at today with old Mr. Dick Van Dyke on the front. There you go. Let's hope with Haaland's tore him a new one by the time you're watching this. But yeah, it'll be funny when I look back at this now, won't it? It doesn't go to plan, that's for sure. So yeah, we'll have a look at this today. A new leader, yes, a new leader on the table. Wolverhampton Wanderers, the last one we did, went to the top of the table with an 8 out of 10, so it took over from West Ham. Newcastle are third, and Villa are fourth at the moment. So we've done 4, so this will be number 5. So let's see how they do. They come 7th last year with that one on the back wall there, pointing to it. There you go. That one there in the back got 7 out of 10, and actually, sorry, they came 8th last season. They got 7 out of 10 and finished in 8th position. So interesting to see how they do. And obviously there was a commemoration that as well to Roger Hunt, who died. So it's like a special issue as well. £4 for 84 pages, which is about the norm. 19 pages of promotion and ads, so that's about 23%, which is towards the lower end. You can get up to about 27, 28%, so that's okay. It's an okay layout. A quick flick through, it didn't look very full to me. Looking through it, it didn't look exactly packed with information, certainly not packed with historical stuff, which is or old historical stuff. There's a lot of stuff from the O's and the 10s, but not too much, old games and stuff like that. So that was a little bit disappointing. In the specific City section, yeah, just 5 pages specific to City Now, which included a page on the season so far, which was quite interesting. How we're doing, that was quite a little nice summing up of things happening so far. And then it had just 1 page, mainly images of the game in 2014 in the International Champions Cup that we played in New York. Raheem Sterling getting the equaliser for Liverpool there, and that one we did lose it on penalties, unfortunately. So that was featured. And it also features a couple of older games later on as well. It features the one, obviously, last season, which I featured myself in my little preview show, and a couple of others, a 1-1 draw in December 1992 and a 3-1 defeat in November 2019, with images and a brief sort of match report and match sum up, if you like. Anything else apart from, obviously, there's the managers, there's the players' interviews, staff interviews, modern match reports, things like that, and obviously the women, the under-18s, the academies, etc. But is there anything else a little bit interesting? Well, one thing took my eye was obviously, I think the Sunday after this, or the Monday after this game, is Klopp's 7th year anniversary, isn't it? So he's celebrating 7 years. And of course, it's talking about his first game and what he's done. And obviously lists him down as winning 7 trophies, obviously comparing him to other managers. But when you look at the 7 trophies, I thought that's 1 trophy a year. That's not too bad, is it? But that does include a Community Shield. It does include a Super Cup, and it does include a FIFA World Cup. So for me, they're not trophies. They're just super friendlies. They're just sort of glorified friendlies for me. So it's 4 major trophies, I think, in 7 seasons, just to be a bit more realistic. But we don't let that worry us, do we, too much? I mean, teams like Liverpool shouldn't need to go brag about winning Community Shields and Super Cup, should they really? But obviously they have to. It helps make that wall look a little bit better, doesn't it? An interesting look at the badge as well. The badge that obviously was from Shankly's era, that This Is Anfield, which I always thought was the same one there that was there back when Shankly was around, but obviously it's been reissued, if you like. It's the same idea, same sort of badge, but obviously it's been redone over time. It would have been nice to think it was the original, but it's like the old Only Fools and Horses with he's using the same brush for the last so many years, isn't it? And he's had 8 new sticks and 6 new brushes on it or something like that. So I wouldn't have minded it being the original plaque, if you like, just redone, but it has changed over time. But interesting. It's just a little piece on the history of the badge, which is nice. Albert Riera, remember him playing for City? Well, he played for City and Liverpool. They didn't tell us how many times he played for Liverpool, so I've had a quick look how many times he played for City, and I'll be honest with you, I think this season I don't think I went to any games, or very few, so I might have missed old Mr. Albert Riera. If you've got any memories of him, give us a shout. He played 16 times apparently, 3 as sub for City. I've just checked in Manchester City, the complete record book there. And he scored 1 goal. Yes, he scored 1. Do you know when that was? Well, I'll tell you anyway, but if you want to pause it and have a think, yeah, he scored 1 goal for City on February the 1st, a 3-0 win over Newcastle United. Well, they're quite interesting. That was 2005 under Stuart Pearce. Some supporters' images, obviously they're redoing the Anfield Road and now extending it to take the capacity up to about 60,000, 61,000. So the construction's taking place behind Anfield Road. If you went to the game, obviously you'll see that yourselves. But they invited just supporters to send in pictures every now and then, and it's just some nice images of the stand taking place. It's quite clever. Obviously it's an old ground anyway, isn't it? But it's quite clever how they're doing it behind and building it from behind, and obviously presumably during the summer they'll join it all up and knock the front bit down. So there's a bit of the roof missing at the moment, though. So obviously over the looks as though it's over the visiting supporters side at the moment. So I hope everything's okay. I'm not too sure if there's any temporary covering or anything like that, but you'll know if you've got anyway. So that was interesting to look at that. Copper Nations looks at just foreign players and where they played and who they're doing, and this just looks at a couple of Croatians that have played for Liverpool, and Igor Biscan. Again, it doesn't tell us how many games he played, I don't think, particularly. I think he might do generally, and he was there between 2000 and 2005. Not that I'm not bothered anyway. I was more interested in, obviously, the City player. And Dejan Lovren, who was there from 2014 to 2020. So that's just a little piece. But that's about it. That's all there is in it. I say very, very weak on City Liverpool history, I say, apart from a couple of brief match reports and images, but not exactly old games. That's, I wouldn't mind seeing something on obviously it looks as though it's concentrating more on the Premier years than going back in time, which is strange because let's face it, when Liverpool had most of their success before the Premier League Premier years came around, didn't they? So interesting, but yeah, a little bit disappointing. I think last year's was a lot better, the one that got 7 out of 10 that's up on the wall there. So I'm only going to give this my standard score, which is 6 out of 10. So, and I don't think it's any better than what I've seen already. So unfortunately, Liverpool, you move to the bottom of the table. Let's hope the game against us was as disappointing. So there you go. Yeah, availability. Do check the Liverpool shop just in case. But Reach Sport will still have www.reachsportshop.com. We'll still have copies of this available, and it's cost price plus £1.50 to cover postage. If you're any interest, you want to read about Mr. Riera or anything like that, then that's still available. But do check the internet. But as I say, I think that's probably the cheapest option from Reach Sport, as I said, or just check the shop as well. The Liverpool shop, see if they have any copies. Right, next up will be a game I will be getting to, so I'll be able to buy a programme when I'm there. I'm not having to scout around trying to get it before or after the event. Will be Leicester away, so that'll be the next programme we're looking at. And I think, guys, that's it then till after the World Cup. So that'll be it till Leeds away. I think at the end in Boxing Day, isn't it? Boxing Day. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed that. Let me know your thoughts if you went to Liverpool, and say I hope we did all right. If we didn't, well, we carry on, don't we? That's all we can do. So please, until we meet again, I only ask one thing, don't I? Please stay safe, Blues. Come on, City. Bye for now.